instructor bow to advanced and intermediate level students. 75 jumping jacks.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Man, I've been doing that since I started teaching. It never changes. Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Push-up position.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
First set of your best black sash push-ups.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Your shoulders are wider. So where, if you see where your knuckle prints are, just start out here next time.
Yes, sir.
So it's for some reason, and I don't know why it feels like that when you first start doing stuff, but it always feels like that. I always feel like you want to have your arms closer to push stuff. It does help that you just bring them out a little bit to engage the pecs.
Yes, sir.
If you can, everyone doesn't like it. I don't. If you don't want to, don't. Always recommend weightlifting. If you can find, even if you just do dumbbells, and find anywhere, like a bench like that, anything. Like I used to just, you find creative ways to engage the muscles. But if you want to if you look up lifting weights and you just learn the body mechanics, just learn some of the natural stuff, the correct form for weightlifting. Because when you do something with sustained weight, it shows you the most efficient way to engage the joint, right, without hurting it, right? So if I do this press, if I do shoulder press, well, for one example, while y'all rest, if I do shoulder press, which is not always the best idea, if I do shoulder press like this is going to tear my shoulders, right? Because you're not supposed to hold stuff above your head like that. That's why you see people, the guys that do this all the time. Ask anyone who's done that, and either they've watched or they have themselves dislocated their shoulders, because your arms aren't supposed to sustain weight like that above your head. Now, what it can do, you can push diagonally. This is natural for the shoulders. That's why you see people do incline bench press a little bit. Unnecessary, but it's a real thing. So, but now, you don't have to have heavy weight. You don't do heavy weight on this. You do heavy weight when you're here, right? Lay it all the way back. So that just shows you that you can only sustain so much weight in certain ways. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Second set.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2,
Yes.
sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Nice. Good. And so, if you ever get an opportunity to watch yourself do your push-ups, the same position here, if you do it in a ready stance and adjust this hand and then turn your body, it's the same way you would do if you were doing your jab, right? That's the same position that if I was doing a push-up. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5,
Walk your hands
sir.
out, Aileen. Walk your hands out to here.
sir. 7, sir.
Make your body straight. There you go.
Sir.
That's better.
9, sir. 10, sir.
No more to rip. On your back, your piston case.
Sir.
First set of 25.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir.
Make your elbows touch. Get
19,
focused.
sir.
Get
20,
focused.
sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir.
Jillian's
4,
got it.
sir. 5, sir.
Red.
Yes, sir.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir.
And last set.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Begin.
1,
1,
sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir.
Sit up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Feet straight out in front. Reach up. Bend forward. Touch your toes with the legs straight. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir.
9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
Bend one leg in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And reach up. Bend forward. Touch your toes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir.
4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
Switch.
Yes, sir.
And reach up. Bend forward. Touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir.
sir.
3, sir.
4, sir. 5, sir.
6, sir.
7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
11, sir.
12, sir. 13, sir.
14, sir. 15, sir.
16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
Bottom of the feet together.
Yes, sir.
Bend forward. Touch your nose to your toes. Or as far as you can go.
Yes, sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir.
And the seated angle, legs wide apart. Lift yourself up and turn to your right.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Mr. Coach, the last couple.
And switch.
Second.
Sir. Jackson. Sir. While you're stretching, back held straight. Heads fixed. Hands near. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir.
2, sir.
Let's get
2020.
It's my turn.
No worries.
Reach to one side.
Very good. So if you're ever curious, the reason we have the palms turned outward and we try to get you to open the chest or straighten the back is to counteract all the slouching most people do, right? Watching TV, playing Fortnite, doing homework, virtual school, all the stuff that would make you sit like this and make your head hang forward like this. So when we open up like this, we're opening up the chest, but when you rotate the arms, you're also rotating the shoulders back to the way they should be. Instead of rolling them forward, we're going to roll them back by opening the arms. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So it's part of the stretch. Reach to the other side.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I can't hear you. You can, even if you have permission from your parents, you can eat in a stretch. Reach to both sides. Touch your head to the floor as far as you can go.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir.
5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
Last stretch, feet straight out in front. Bend one leg back and lean back.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Now remember, if you're in the advanced class, that means you're a blue sash or above. When you come to this class, it is here, you're here for leadership. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So part of leadership is doing all the moves to the best of your ability, being the loudest counter, being the first to say yes, sir, or no, sir, or yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am. Does that make sense?
Yes,
So those rules still apply. And if you have your paper, we still sign those. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And switch.
Yes, sir. Sir.
stand up, twist it out, do any additional stretches. So we have some new blocks that we're going to do today. We'll start with those. One of the newer ones that we did last class, what's today?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yes. One of the new ones that we did last class on Monday was swimming crane. So we're going to start with our swimming crane. Now take your stance.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Say tay, tie.
Tay, tie.
Okay? The swimming crane, you're going to bring the hand out, turn it over, and try to pull it back as close to your face as you can. Now, if you notice the elbow goes out a little bit, that's fine, but the body will also turn a little bit. Not from the hips, from the flexibility of the back. So turn, reach out. Turn, reach out. Switch. I'm not moving that fast. Palm up, and then turn it down, and bring it by the ear. Shoot. Spear forward with the fingers, boom. Back. Here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together. Feet. Okay. Swimming crane. It's called swimming crane. Now, when we use swimming crane, someone or something is coming toward our face. We have chosen to block it, not to stop it or redirect it, but to guide it past us. Okay? Now, so the reality or the practicality of someone throwing something and us being able to do all of this is unlikely. But learning this motion of the arm by itself teaches us that we can move our body around whatever it was. So if Mr. Hogan, remember basics are what they are called basics, not always applications. So if he's coming here, I'm blocking here and I'm going to step around, and in real life, elbows to the ribs. So even a quick shot, you can go down and do a bunch of other stuff. Does that make sense? So
Sure.
Blocking and turning the body or stepping in to do something else. All right? Let's take the stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Our next block is called descending crane. Turn toward the office. Lift your right knee and stick your right arm out to the side in a crane wing position. Means the thumb is folded in at the flat palm and kind of angled down and back, exposing the wrist. Right, and there's a little bit of a lean. We're going to swing this leg around to a horse stance. And of course, as we swing, we're going to pivot on the left. Step to a horse, strike. Yes. Now notice the waist goes before the hand. Slide the feet back together, facing the door. Bring your left knee up and your left arm out. This one alternates right and left. Your other hand is in prayer position. Or practically, push the flower to sleeve. So we're here, lift, you're going to turn, horse. And then you're turning all the way, yes, horizontally back toward the mirror. Feet together, lift to right. Right arm out, right knee up, turn, horse. Slide. Switch. Slide feet together, lift. Right knee's up, right arm is out. Turn and strike. Together. Strike. Turn to a horse stance. Do turn and do a horse stance. Yes. Bring your feet back together. Lift the right knee, right arm out. Turn to the left, step to a horse. Bring your feet together. Lift your left knee. Turn, horse. Now, why is this called a block if you're saying strike? As I mentioned a second ago, this Superman dread is getting on my nerves. Get out of my face! Okay. So we're here. The hand that I told you is a prayer position is essentially a push the flower up the sleeve. The other hand is a crane wing striking, right? So it has this straight arm aspect of it, or clothesline aspect of it. The arm is always straight but not straight bend but not. Now when I strike, I'm expecting to hit something a little softer, so I'm going to curl in and expose the wrist. So when I come out, it's here, and when I strike, crane wing, bah! Who's ever seen an actual crane wing? They're pretty long, right? And don't they kind of go like this when they stretch them out?
Yes, sir.
These being the, and then it comes in like that?
Yes, sir.
That's what we're doing, this right here. See? So if we had crane wings, right, you'd be striking with this, pop, the bent part, pop. Yes, exactly. So it's bent straight but not straight, and you have that little, yeah, exactly. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So essentially, if Mr. Hogan, again, perfect. If Mr. Hogan is striking with this one, I'm blocking, and I'm striking in to the groin, or the midsection, or even coming up and switching it up, going to the face, like hook a star with a fist, which is an advanced motion. But you can hit karate artery with that, that will work. Does that make sense? So,
Yes, sir.
blocking, down. Does that make sense? Striking downward, right. But that means it also has to come with a turn into it. All right, let's take the stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Those are our two new blocks. We're going to do our crane front kick now. Crane front kick. Left foot forward cat stance. Keep the hands chambered. First thing we're going to do is turn this left toe out. Not a lot, just enough to do a comfortable cat stance. Shift into it, lift the right knee. Reach back, dip, like you're going to do your jumping, but this time don't jump, just kick. Knee up, snap, with the toe pointed. Jump back. Lift, block. This part is going to do a round scooping motion, right? That scooping motion is a block, dip, and kick, jump back. Turn, lift, or block, dip, and kick, jump back. 2, block, kick, jump. 3, kick, jump. 4, snap, jump back. Be balanced, chamber up. 5. Yes. 6. 7. 8. Try to keep the hands chambered. Glue them here. Pull them back further. Not higher, further back. Back. Yes. 9. Be balanced. Get there. Be balanced. 10. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now I want you to tell me which one is correct. I want you to tell me which one is correct. So this is what I got.
Wrong.
That one's wrong?
Yes.
Are you sure? Watch it again, look.
Yeah, that's definitely wrong.
Why is it wrong?
Because you should sliding it down.
And what should I be doing?
You should be jumping.
Ah, that's correct.
And the scoop in front of the knee, too.
Exactly, the scoop in front of the knee, right? So I have to block, dip, and kick, and jump back. So we're trying to get balance and doing all these things. We have to control the leg motion and not let it throw us. Does that make sense?
Yes,
So
sir.
now let's try it again. You try to be balanced the entire time.
Yes, sir.
No wobbles at all. Yes, ma'am. Exactly. Left foot forward cat stance. Say us. It means the right foot is forward now.
Yes.
Hands are chambered like this. I'm going to come tie yours to your hips in a second. Get it there. They can't leave this point. Lift the knee.
No.
Oh yeah, lift and turn. Scoop. And snap. Jump back. Two. Jump higher. Those knees up. Three. Big circle kick. Come back, rebalance. Good. Four. Yes. Very good. And five. Six. Seven. Eight. Nine. Last one, 10. Knees go up, not feet to the bottom, knees up in front. Very good. Feet together. Very good, very good, very good. So what we are trying to practice is a fine motor skill, obviously, right? So it's moving the leg in a way that is like nobody ever has to move their leg like that. Like walking and at the most, lift your foot up this high for a step. That's about it, right? Natural motion. When you are practicing at home, this motion, when you're at home practicing this motion, I want you to take your time, like Tai Chi slow, super slow. So here, make sure everything is balanced. That's the first thing. Go ahead, step, turn, and shift. And then you're gonna do your scoop. Make it like you're drawing a circle with the toes, right? So big circle, in. Now that you're balanced, reach back as much as you can, like relax the hip. Go ahead, relax it a little bit, relax the hip. So the leg is still up, but the hip is relaxed. And then I'm gonna throw it. Snap, pop. One fluid motion, stay here, and then you're gonna jump back. One more time, turn it out. Big circle, take your time, be balanced. Snap. Now jump back. Yes. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
How high are we trying to jump back?
As high as you can.
As high as you can?
Tuck it, yes, like so, ideally, right, for the sake of practice,
Okay.
I try to bring my knees to my chest every time.
Yeah.
Yep.
But not moving your head up,
Exactly.
like we talked about?
Exactly, right, keep the center, pop.
Okay.
Because you're escaping with the feet.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions? Good, good, good. So, those are the three techniques that I know we haven't done yet. Those are the three techniques that I know we need to cover. We're gonna do crane stances just one time. I take the stance.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
All right, keep up, stay focused, get focused. High crane,
Higher.
crane.
middle crane,
Middle crane.
fast, low crane,
Low crane.
monkey, hop, hop, post stance left,
Post stance left.
cross stance right,
Cross stance right.
clap, post stance left,
Post stance left.
crane stance right,
Crane stance right.
dragon stance right,
Dragon stance right.
feet together.
Yes, sir.
We follow the 5 parts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility.
Bow to Senior Head Instructor.
Bow to apprentice instructor, or advanced, intermediate, and beginner level. Very good job.